Welcome back, boys. It's been a doozy. It's been a hot sec since the last pod. I think almost 10 days since the last pod, but we're back. We're gonna be firing off more often. So sorry anyone who's doing that. Trying to catch them every week. Missed this week. This will come out tomorrow. Probably Friday. Probably be a Friday episode. Just gotta edit it. We're coming to you live. Tuck, what are you drinking? Anything good?
Just tall boy Miller Lite. Nothing
We're
crazy.
classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also just said we're coming to you live, and we're most definitely not live.
No,
That's
we're in two
neither here
different
nor
states.
there. We're back. That's the bottom line.
Oh yeah.
Lots happened. What you boys been up to this weekend? You guys had a little bit of a fucking sender.
We hopped in the car early. Well, actually, I should start on with work Friday fucking night.
Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't even tell you about this. So we closed the store at like 10, and I'm going to lock the doors at exactly 10 o'clock, and one of the doors won't shut. So like, there's like a little
Oh
bracket
my
in the
God.
top, and it's like the spring wasn't popping in. So I had to put in an emergency work order and sit there until 12:30 in the morning. And then by that time, I was on the phone with Tuck, and I was gonna leave at like 4 or like 4 a.m. And I was like, "There's literally no, like, I'll probably be more tired, fucking sleeping for 3 hours." So I just sent it. What time did I get to? Probably like 10.
Yeah, probably around 10.
10. We went to Publix, got some quick frozen food for the weekend. Fucking took a hour power nap, and then just got after it.
Holy shit, that's
That was-
crazy.
I was so tired. I was just running on straight adrenaline. But what? So we pre-gamed a little bit, watched some college football Saturday. It just so happens that the weekend I was in, not one Tennessee team won. Tuck was happy about that, I know.
Not one. Not one.
But went to the Preds game that night, Saturday night, or went out to eat downtown before. Went to the Preds game. Preds game atmosphere is fucking unreal. If you haven't been to a Preds game, recommend it. It's like a college hockey game. I mean, they're
insane.
chirping the other goalie every time a goal is scored. It's
No shit.
fucking sick. One of the things that blew my mind about this, it's like every hockey game, especially up north, I guess, everyone's wearing like a jersey and stuff. Dude, these chicks at this game were wearing full on dresses. Like it was like they
Southern
like
Mini skirts.
it like mini, like sparkly mini skirts and stuff. I was just like, my mind was blown. I was like, what is going on here? But from a median point of view, that it was a good game. It was a good game.
Who'd they play?
Yo,
Coyotes.
You got to tell me about the yoke. Oh, tough look.
Tuck, yeah.
I mean, you weren't playing, so it's not really like you didn't have control.
Probably could have been.
I
And
don't
then Sunday we had
How
a
you
tea
gonna
time at 11 a.m. at probably
know. Are you gonna skip
the
this
most horrendous golf course I've ever seen in my
Didn't we
life.
You
force
can't
you this
just-
coming? First of all, you didn't go through Saturday night post
Yeah,
game.
that's what.
Second of all, didn't you guys say this? You're like, dude, like we're really gonna go out and fucking golf and it's horrific.
First, he was like, I got us 8 or probably gonna get us 8 a.m. time Sunday. I was like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, what are you thinking, dude? But you completely skipped Saturday night. So what? We
Oh, yeah.
went downtown, dude. I mean, these bars are like right next to the fucking rink.
Mhm. Yeah, it's all on, like-
insane. Yeah. So walk out of the building. Where did we go first? Aldine's. Yeah, I know you don't remember. I think we went to Aldine's, which is an
Yeah, we did.
That place is huge. We were there for a little bit, and then we hopped around. I think we went to Kid Rock's,
Yep.
and then I think we went back to Aldine's, and Tuck and I got kicked out for the dumbest fucking reason ever, dude. We didn't do a
Dude.
single thing, bro. So we're
So me. All right, you want to tell it?
Go ahead.
So me and Kenny are standing on this. We're standing on like the balcony, the second floor level, and I'm just like looking down at the people. Like I don't even think we had a drink in our hand.
No, we had a Miller. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just looking down at these people, and this fucking psycho chick just like looks up at me, and then she gives me the weirdest face, and I was like, It's like, fuck you. And then this dude comes behind her and he like starts like saying shit. And the next thing we know, like we get doused with water. Like someone like water or beer, like somebody threw something up at us. And then next thing you know, the bouncer comes over to us. He's like, hey, you guys got to go. We were like, for what?
So
what are you talking about?
There was people standing next to us that were spitting over the side.
That's fucked.
And the people who were below
Who did you hear that from?
one of the bouncers, they were like, you guys are spitting on people.
Oh.
And they were kicking us out. And I was like, huh? I was like, what?
It's like, dude, you know how drunk? I don't even have spit in my mouth right now.
What? But fucking.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And I assume that the people below us who just looked up and just assumed it was us. And then.
They probably looked up at the same time that I was like looking down at them and they were probably like, oh, yeah, it was him.
Yeah. And then just assumed it was us. But.
We gotta do a Nashville trip like March.
Yeah.
Post winter.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That was at like 1 a.m. and it's probably a good idea to get out of it. I think we will.
Oh, yeah.
It was probably the better idea to.
Any birds?
No, we weren't even. I mean, there was a shit ton. We walked. Ingtow drove, and we went in the parking garage. And the second we walk out of the parking garage, just like 20 chicks just in cowboy boots and cowboy hats walk past us, and I just look at Tuck. I'm like, whoa, I want to stay here. Nah, but we weren't even trying. We were just having fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just having a good time. We got just getting crippled a little bit. It was a good time.
Got fucking done. Yeah. Tuck couldn't stop.
And then
the tea time the next morning.
Dude, so Sunday morning, I wake up and I hadn't eaten in like a hot minute, and I wake up and I'm literally throwing up like spots of blood like are in my puke, and I'm like, this isn't good at all. So me and Kenny get in the car to go to this fucking horrible ass course that wasn't worth it, and we're about like maybe halfway there, and I'm like, oh no, yep, here it comes. Thank God he had a bag on it. He had a little plastic bag in his car on the floor, and I just unloaded in this fucking bag.
That's gnarly.
You need to drive.
It was not a good story.
Right here, he was like, you need to drive. I was like, all right.
It was like, you driving? I was like, no.
Yeah,
Fucking no.
Okay, fine.
Oh my god. Did Anger play golf too or no?
No, he just had the surgery on his shoulder. So he couldn't.
Could have drove the car though and just came with the vibes.
Oh, it was his mom's birthday that day.
Yeah, it was his mom's birthday.
Jeez.
But that course was fucking horrendous. The greens basically were the length of like a fairway should be. So like your hammer had to hammer the putts, and not to mention that there was just patches of sand in on the fucking greens. It was stupid.
I couldn't even golf this weekend. It rained nonstop Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why it seems kind of wet here. Yeah. But
tough.
And then what? Monday I went to my buddies at Pinehurst. A couple beers Monday night, and then played the Country Club of North Carolina at Pinehurst. Did not belong on that course at all. Like we went out to eat before, and like my shoes were in the trunk. I always change my shoes in the parking lot. You know, he goes, grab your shoes. I'm like, you can't change your shoes in the parking lot. He's like, you can't change your shoes in the parking lot.
That's when you know you're at a legit course.
Pulled up the cart, fucking teas already in the cart for us, towels in the middle, water in the cooler. I'm like, what is this place, bro? It was sick though. It was just, you wouldn't have found a piece of grass out of place on that fucking course. It was beautiful. Did I play good? No, not at all. Like the fairways even felt different. It was so like the first iron shot I took just shanked because it just felt so weird. Like it was just it was such good condition. But
that's crazy.
It was unreal.
Yeah, I haven't golfed in so long. Maybe I'll have to golf soon. I also leave in 2 days. I leave on Friday morning.
Yeah.
Going to the O. The O.
Sick.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna go see Ohio State play Minnesota.
Sick. Yeah.
And then I'm out to New York, so I'm out of South Carolina for the next 8 days.
Recovery period.
I was in Raleigh for the past weekend. Pretty laid back. I had like a stomach bug the last day, which was fucking ass. I mean, this past weekend, pretty chill. Played a lot of hockey. Played 2 beer league games Sunday and then another beer league game Monday. So had some fun there. We got dummied fucking Sunday afternoon, and then Sunday night we lost again. So frustrating. Our normal goalie, he's on like this fucking crazy like beer league tournament thing in like Eastern Europe. So he's doing like a whole bunch of different like games.
For beer league?
Yeah, there's a lot of tournaments and like you'll do like it's like
Is
it's
it-
like a half vacation, half beer league thing. So like you'll go and like you'll go.
So this
play.
is not a punket. This you're not getting this paid for.
Yeah, what? You have to pay for beer league as is. What?
Yeah, but to go to Europe for a beer league tournament, dude, that's so
It's
much
not
bread.
like a beer league tournament. It's like you go travel to different cities and you also get to play hockey. It's pretty cool, honestly.
Well, I mean, I'd do that. That's
Yeah,
not
you
bad.
get to go like sightseeing and then also like go play beer league at the end of the day. So he's
Right, that's
out
cool
there
shit.
for like.
Take it back.
So he had this fucking 80-year-old dude in fucking net, and he couldn't stop a fucking brick. Couldn't stop a beach ball. And he's wearing a fucking Fruit Loops jersey. His jersey just had a fucking the Toucan Sam, the fucking Fruit Loops mascot.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, give me
You know what? And we played with him again the next day because we still don't have a goalie. And he wore fucking Captain Crunch. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
All right, where's he getting these? I need one of those. That's fire.
Dude, his mask is like ancient too. Like it's not like old, but it's like if he gets hit in the head with the puck, like he's done.
Like that.
Someone was saying that he like fucking had a piece of like metal on his forehead or something because I don't even know. But fucking crazy. No golf for me. Didn't get banged up. I was supposed to go for drinks with this chick, but didn't do it. Probably should. One of the bartenders on the half show. I didn't even go, but she had me on Snap, like, cause she's my number. So guess I'll deal with that situation another night.
Probably biff that one too.
But
I don't think we can
probably what?
biff that one too.
I'd probably could smash that one. I don't think I want it, but yeah, I'm just gonna I end up fucking sleeping over and like I hear the kid wake up in the middle of the night. And it's like I'm like, oh fuck.
Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I'll get him its bottle.
But no, going forward, couple things. The Oilers are fucking trash. They're worse than your Preds.
Yeah.
The Rangers are red fucking hot. And they're missing like half their D.
Rangers are good. The Rangers are looking good.
Yeah. Your boy Adam Fox got a fucking deal with a bagel place, like a good Jew. Fucking beauty.
The boys are like
He's Jewish?
bagel
Yeah.
company or some shit.
He's a Milan boy too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sick.
What else happened? Oh, McDavid's going to the Rangers. You could lock that in. Probably not this year. I don't think this year, but
His deal doesn't end for like 2 more years.
I know, but you wouldn't trade him. You trade him before his deal ends, so that you actually get
something
value for him.
Yeah. Kane.
So
He's going to the Preds.
Kane, I've been calling Kane to the Sabres, but
he was talking to Toronto apparently.
yeah, but I think that's just to kind of like get the gears turning. I think he's going to be either Sabres or Rangers. The Rangers kind of do have room now, a little bit. They have like $2.5 million cap, and I don't think he really.
I think he wants to go to Nashville.
Listen, I don't care if he goes to the Rangers. The
For
Rangers
me.
are solid. There's rumblings that Soros is going to be out of Nashville. I know you don't
Yeah,
like
but
that.
if Saros goes out of Nashville, then we better get a fucking arm and a leg for him.
I tend to agree. I think he's probably at worst top 10, but he might be a top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Who's 4 goalies better than him?
Shesterkin.
Sorokin.
Me.
Vasilevsky. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Strokin, Shesterkin, Vasilevsky, Ottinger.
Yeah.
He might be 5. Oh, maybe Hellbuck. He might be 6.
To be honest with you, I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna say he's in top 5.
He's a legit tender though. There's no pigeon tossing him.
Yeah, no, he's legit.
the Canucks are fucking balling. Who saw that coming?
Holy, dude, they are buzzing. I thought they were going to be dog shit.
Yeah, I look at that roster though. It's pretty fucking solid. I don't know why.
No, but like they had a pretty good roster last year too, but they just couldn't win any hockey games for some reason.
That's a lot of injuries throughout the year, and their coach is on his way out the whole season. So how do you get comfortable? Now they got Rick Tocchet, and they got a little more comfort and a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was gonna bet on this game that's going on soon. And then the other thing too, dude, the Devils, great roster. They're nothing without Jack Hughes. Literally nothing.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, they do have other like key players that they could like surround themselves with, but without Jack Hughes, I feel like their like whole demeanor is completely different.
Yeah.
The Ducks are balling. Who saw that coming? Did not.
Mason McTavish is balling out.
Yeah, he's gross.
What about Frank Petrano? The Rangers fucking gave him up for nothing, and he has like fucking 13 goals in like 13 games.
I mean, how about the Wings though?
Yeah, they're fucking balling too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kane goes to the Wings or McDavid.
Should do an underdog straight bets. Bet all the underdogs the rest of the games.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting in a couple right now. So
what are you putting in?
Currently money into my account.
I was gonna do. Look, I like all the underdogs tonight. Kraken over Oilers, Ducks over Avalanche, and Islanders over Canucks.
All right, I'll ride.
I don't know if I'm gonna bet all those, but I want to bet.
Islanders got to win tonight. They've lost like 3 in a row in regulation, or not. One was not in regulation, but.
All right.
Bo Horvat's first time back to Vancouver.
So we're riding, but I think the Kraken beat the Oilers. The Oilers kind of suck.
And the Oilers just beat the Islanders. So.
The Ducks, I love the Ducks, and they're so heavy underdogs.
It's the Avs. Mm-hmm.
I think the Ducks can win that. I mean, it's at the Avs. That's why they're favored so heavily. We should like twin on each and just ride.
We think Seattle's going to beat Edmonton tonight?
That's what I think. I'm going to throw it in.
I don't think the Ducks are beating Colorado. I don't know about that.
Okay.
It's too late. Shut up. Don't say it.
But I'm going to place it. I put the Ducks and Kraken on parlay together.
Oh, parlays are net for the play for NHL. They're too
25 to win 200. Oh, I already did it. Fuck.
What did you bet? 10 to win 200?
I bet 25 to win 200 on it. That was so stupid. I might cash out right now and get my 25 back.
Oh my god. See, there's a game going on right now too. I think that's live.
7:30 a game started.
There's a bunch. Hurricanes, Flyers. Oh, that's no.
Yeah,
and the rest are AHL. Oh yeah, but yeah, I got some other action items before we get to the top 5. Dude, decorations. I don't fucking get them. Like, Halloween starts in fucking August now. And then we've got Thanksgiving before Halloween. Like, what? And then November 1st, before Thanksgiving, we have Christmas.
The only decorations I don't mind are Christmas decorations because when I see Christmas decorations, I low-key get all fired up because I fucking love Christmas.
But when
somebody's house and it's fully kitted out with lights on it, I'm like, let's fucking go. Where the hell is Santa at and where are my presents?
No, but when? Like,
I'd say about, like, I don't know.
I'd say you gotta wait till at least after Thanksgiving. Maybe the day after Thanksgiving, then you can throw the shit up.
Well, that's Black Friday. It's a fucking
shit show of a day.
Yeah. So, like, in work, like in the morning meetings, everyone's like, all the husbands are like, dude, like, my wife's on my ass already. It's fucking November 2nd. And then she's like, why isn't the tree up?
Yeah. And I'd say, I don't know. It's downstairs. Go grab it.
I'm selling trees yet. I don't know what you want us to do.
I don't know. Another gripe I have. This is Jared's gripe segment. Dude, like, the whitest dude was working the counter at this Chinese restaurant today. Like,
yeah,
what?
I've seen him before. Dude, he answered the phone and it was just straight white boy. I was like, what? I don't know if all right, never mind. I don't want Chinese food anymore.
And then it's like, what, Halloween was, 2 weeks ago? Halloween?
Yeah.
Dude, they have on top of the garbage, there's like utensils and like candy. And it says on the candy box, it says $5 for $1 of these fun size, like, was like Whoppers and like fucking bullshit. What?
That they just like found off the street.
Yeah. Their kids went
Their kids went trick-or-treating.
They stole them and now they're selling them at the Chinese restaurant.
What's the other thing? Oh, so I ordered a fucking package on Amazon. I ordered some book. Nothing like crazy. It was like $15 book. And they're like, oh, we delivered it. I go, look, not delivered. They're like, all right, go check again tomorrow. I go, look, not delivered. And first of all, Amazon customer service is AI bot, but it was great. And I was like, it's not here. I'm like tracking the package. It's in fucking West Virginia. I'm like, someone stole it. I don't know what you want from me. It's like, all right, we'll refund you. Easy refund. So I guess I'm pumping Amazon's customer care, refunded right away. But also, how the fuck did I end up in West Virginia? No one knows.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm calling right now. It is, what's today? The 13th?
14th.
It's the 15th of November.
Oh,
McDavid
shit.
will be a New York Ranger by, when's the deadline?
Jared, have you lost your fucking mind?
Not this year's deadline. He'll be,
Still,
yeah,
have you lost
I
your
know
mind?
because it's like I want to give it like he's going to be by next year's deadline. So let's say by February 15th, he'll be February 15th, 2025. He'll be a New York Ranger. It's just what those great Oilers players do. We got Messier, Wayne Gretzky, and McDavid's going to follow suit because that Oilers team's donkey.
Actually, I could see that.
Or they trade for Soros and he stays because they get a goalie.
He'd be
Yeah, or we trade the Oilers Soros, we get McDavid, and deal's done. I like that.
Yeah, so great. Again, another situation where he has no goalie and they can't win a cup.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Right.
You see, they sent Jack Campbell down to the AHL.
And yeah,
And he got
see that.
dummied.
he got dummied in the first game.
It was not good.
Not.
So moving forward, whose idea was this top five? Is that you, Tuck, or is that you, Kenny?
That was me.
That'd be Kenny.
So walk us through. What are we doing today?
So we got top 5 college football athletes all time. I like this one. Jared's
I do too. I do like this one.
I'm
We
not a fan.
We thought about this Saturday, sitting on Tuck's couch watching college football because we were talking about like some OG college players, and I wrote it down then. But
See, I'm not a fan. Like, I'm a fan of this idea. I just don't know the knowledge of it. Like, I watch like college football now, but I didn't used to watch it, and like I didn't know the history. Like for hockey, like I know like Gretzky, Messier, like Bobby or Esposito, whatever it is. I don't know like fucking Herschel Walker and the rest
Well, I
of the.
mean, the way I'm looking at it is like, for the people who are listening to this that think that these are actually the top 5, these are just people who I watched maybe and was like, this is such an electrifying player that like I have to put them in my top 5. They might actually be ranked top 5, obviously.
So we should have done top 5 most like standout players rather than best. It's probably what we should have done.
all right,
No, we're good.
too fucking late. You want to start talking? You want me to start?
You start your segment.
So at 5, I have Adrian Peterson, who played at Oklahoma, and in 22 games he had 41 touchdowns. So like, come on.
Yeah.
He
Well, you
wasn't-
brought up stats. That's a problem.
Oh yeah, I went through everyone's stats.
Oh, shit.
I got information to back my picks up.
What?
Yep. 4, we got Tim Tebow, who better be on your list. Gators. He's just an absolute fan favorite, national champion, Heisman winner. Come on. 3, Baker Mayfield, who honestly I kind of just figured this out. He was a walk-on. He
Yeah.
started out a walk-on on both schools.
What schools did he go to? Oklahoma
and fuck, what was the other one?
I don't know.
Wait, no, I had a picture.
Who the fuck was the other one?
Texas Tech.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say that, but yep.
But I guess first year he walked on, Heisman winner, I believe. No, it
That was his last year, Oklahoma.
but 3 Big Ten champions, and he was just
Wait, he didn't
Yeah.
play in the Big Ten? Probably Big 12. Oklahoma's not Big Ten.
Big 12. Sorry, yeah, no, you're right. 3 Big 12 championships, 2 playoff berths, and in 2017 he won the Heisman. Set the school record for 131 touchdown passes. It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, that's stupid.
2, Cam Newton,
Yep.
who started his career at Florida, backing up Tim Tebow, I believe. And then he got in trouble, went to a junior college, then went to Auburn, where he won a Heisman and a national championship in that electric game. And then this may be a little biased because Patriots fan, but I got Randy Moss. He went to Marshall, and in 2 years, he had 54 TDs and just under 3,500 receiving yards on 168 receptions. So, and the year he won the national championship, their team won 15-0 too. So, in his rookie year. So, put that out there. You aren't.
That's a solid list.
Usually, you take that route too.
I told you from the get-go. I didn't know this stuff. My analytics are lacking. You want to go first, Tuck? You want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Research now.
Number 5, I'm going to start off with Johnny Manziel. I mean, Heisman Trophy winner, not only Heisman Trophy winner, but he legit.
I think he's been 5.
Oh, he changed the whole college. Like Texas A&M, he basically put them on the map. Like everybody knew who Johnny Manziel. He had his own fucking touchdown celebration that everybody knew. Like he legit took over college football for that year. So like I felt like I had to put him on my number 5, or at least my top 5. And then number 4, I went Tim Tebow with Kenny. I mean, you can't leave him all. I think he has to be one of the greatest college football players ever. National champion. I mean, the guy was a stud in college. May not have worked out in the NFL too great, but he was an absolute stud in college. Mm-hmm. And then number 3, I'm going Vince Young, Texas. Ooh. That man won that team single-handedly so many fucking games. It was absurd. And then to see him go on to play for the Titans, love the kid. Mm. And then number 2, I'm going Reggie Bush. Yeah. Also another Heisman winner who got his Heisman taken away from some bullshit because he got money, but he deserved it. That man was such an electrifying running back to watch. I mean, anytime that you flipped the TV on, you were wanting to see USC play so that you could see Reggie Bush. Like, it was without question. And then number 1, I went Cam Newton. Mm-hmm. How can you not? I mean, beats Alabama in the 2010 Iron Bowl, I believe. I mean, the guy was he had decent players on that team, but at the same time, he was basically the whole team. Like, he carried everyone on his back, so I had to put him for number 1.
Like it.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm fully ready to get pigeon-tossed by this list. I just picked like 5 players that I think stood out in the league, and I know their names. And number 5, we're going Johnny Manziel. I feel like he's one of the more iconic ones. This one I feel like I won't get any backlash for. Moving forward, we got Ricky Williams. I feel like just like an iconic name. He's got a great ring to it. Yeah, he was
Miami. Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah. Number 3, Tennessee boy, Peyton Manning. I feel like he just tore it up in the league, both the college and the National Football League. Number 2, Deion Sanders. I feel like he just was like true to like Florida State. Like, I think he caught like receiving touchdowns. He ran in touchdowns, defensive touchdowns. He just was kind of doing it all.
Punt return, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And number 1, I feel like just the most iconic of my childhood and probably your guys as well, Tim Tebow. I remember just kind of playing pickup football in the backyard on Thanksgiving and just like, or just even like you just be in the hallways of like class and like you just hit the Tebow. Yeah. You remember how iconic that was? You just take a knee and put your fist up.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was definitely.
So
you're in recess scoring a touchdown, you hit the Tebow.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go honorable mention. I'm gonna go Cam Newton. Feel like I just kind of slept on him, but
mine would have to be Johnny Manziel. I'd put him in. Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna go honorable mention Eric Berry. He's a safety for the University of Tennessee Vols, baby. And he not only went into the league and did outstanding, but beat cancer and then came back to the league and still tore it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Hell yeah.
Bunch of good 5s there.
Yeah, that was actually better than I expected. I thought I'd do a terrible showing, and I feel like it was good. It was on par. How'd you guys shoot in golf on Sunday?
Not good. Not good at all. I mean, you couldn't even really keep score with the greens and how fucking horrible they were. It was like,
and not to mention we were just fucking brutal. I mean, there was
having
at one point and we were laying on the tee box. We were just, but
we were having I was having probably that was like one of the hardest days of my life to get up. I still can't believe when I threw up blood in my toilet. I knew that it was going to be a real long day.
Oof.
Fucking one of the par threes. There's like a fence going up the left side, and I good shot. It was pin high. Thing was pin high, but it hit the fucking like the bar, like the top of the fence. And just you just hear it sounded like it was like going bar down in hockey. Like it was just ding and just immediately left into the forest. I was like, like landed on the green. It would have been the best shot of my life. Like that happened. I just
my god!
I was like, "There's no fucking way this is going on right
now."
That
was some dude. Not to mention, so me and Kenny are sitting in the cart, and I'm sitting there not paying attention. I'm just looking ahead, and Kenny nonchalantly goes, "Tuck, look at your cock," and like, there's a fucking big ass sweat bead this big sitting on my penis, and I freaked out. I mean,
a sweat bee.
Yes, dude. And he was just like, he goes, "Hey, Tuck, like, look down." I was like, "What?" And I looked down. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was out of that car in record time. They were following us around too. Like, we turn around, like on the next hole, we turn around, and you just see this little fucker like falling.
Was it cold?
Stupid.
It actually was not cold.
No, it wasn't bad.
Word. So, I saw something, I think Sova sent it over actually, that the reasoning for golf being 18 holes was back in Scotland. I just sent it to you just now. Back in Scotland, they used to go by how many beverages essentially on the golf course. So, in your bottle of whiskey, it was 18 shots. And so you do one shot a hole, and when you finish the bottle, you're fucking done with the round. So that's why 18 shots.
I don't think that's actually true, but
cool story.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah, so we're going to go with that.
And I'm not going to play golf any other way from now on.
You want people to see by hole 14? I've done that. I couldn't see by like 13, 14. I was in fucking La La Land.
What about, what's his name? Who died?
Oh, Adam Johnson, R.I.P.
So you see that the guy got arrested?
They arrested
for manslaughter, though.
Yeah.
I don't know to what degree, though.
I don't know. Like, it's such a. First of all, how could you? Like, he got hit.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, how do you know if he was trying to do that? But also at the same time, like,
it doesn't just like happen. Like, I don't
what the fuck is his leg doing like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. A horrible situation.
Yeah. It's absolutely horrible.
On a lighter note, went to the post office the other day to mail a letter. Stamps are fucking expensive. When the fuck did stamps get so expensive? It's like 68 cents a stamp.
Jared, you know how many times I've gone to the post office and mailed something?
I'm going to guess you haven't done it.
If you said one, you're wrong. Zero. Never.
You've never been to the post office?
I've never met. No. Maybe one time to like return a stick that I broke. And even then, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
What, are you returning a broken stick to the company?
Yeah, so they send me a new one back.
Yeah.
You just send pictures usually. Whatever. Semantics. We're not going to get into this.
No reason not go to the fucking post office.
Moving forward, before we finish, did I have anything else before we got to the Would You Rather?
Hey, can we all just do a little, we'll just throw down some Stanley Cup champion predictions while the season's still pretty early on?
I could see a repeat. That's my not so hot.
Of Vegas?
Yeah. No, repeat of someone else.
As much as
I
it,
wish I could reach through here and choke you.
I would say as much as it hurts me, but it doesn't. It'd be cool to see. I honestly think your Rangers have a real nice chance. They have all the keys, and if they keep it up, they're fucking hot. They have the goaltending, the offense, the defense.
I'd love to see that.
They
I
had
feel like also a sneaky team though is the Kings. I feel like the Kings are a sneaky team.
Kings?
Kings.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that's a fair. They got some great center depth up the middle.
Well, and I'm saying like now would be the year they push because like Cope is getting old and Doughty's getting old, so like I think they could be and they are a good team this year so far.
Yeah.
Dude, the you know who the Jets are sneaky good too. I don't think they're a cup contender, but they're a great goaltending. They got some great offense.
It's something about them in the playoffs that they just can never get. They can never fit get to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. You never know what will happen in the playoffs. Also.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the year the Preds went to the final, we were a wild card team that barely made it in.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Pieces of shit. Since then, I've been depressed ever since. So, Penguins, I'm going to need some money because you fucked my life. Well, moving on.
Penguins?
Yeah.
You bet the Penguins tonight. They don't even play tonight.
No, Pens don't beat them.
No, the Pens beat the Preds in the Stanley Cup final.
Was that 17?
Yeah.
17?
Literally ruined my.
Actually, it feels like yesterday.
My dad had to grab me from jumping off the balcony.
Not kidding.
Moving forward, we've got our Would You Rather segment to close out the night. Would you rather go to jail for 6 months or go to jail with the Rubik's Cube and you leave when the Rubik's Cube's solved?
Ooh. Probably. I'm going to leave when the Rubik's Cube solved because I'm taking every single sticker off and I'm putting them where they need to go.
Can't do that. I'm taking 6 months.
What was the other one? 6 months?
I'm thinking because it's 6 months or Rubik's Cube. You could leave after 5 minutes if you solve it, but you might spend the rest of your life in prison if you never solve that thing.
I think 6 months in prison would be a good learning process too. Just hit the gym every day.
Hit the gym, hit the books, you know. I feel like it'd be good for me.
Yeah.
So not get shanked.
Yeah, as long as I don't get fucked up. Yeah.
I'd probably take the Rubik's Cube. I mean,
You're never getting a fucking Rubik's. There's no way you're solving a Rubik's Cube.
I'm just going to read a book. How do I solve this stupid-ass Rubik's Cube? And then I'll be out. I think, like, if you fuck around with it enough, eventually you're going to solve, like, if you're
lose your mind. I don't know which one comes first.
That's what I was going to say. Or you lose your fucking...
You're telling me you'll sit there 8 hours a day till you figure it out? I think you'd lose your shit.
I mean, it's kind of like what I do every day when I go to work. So, yeah, probably do that.
Lose your mind for 8 hours.
Yeah.
You're doing that the rest of your life, you're saying. You're going to be doing the Rubik's Cube.
Same at work.
Yeah, but you could go after work and have some fucking tendies and fries and a beer. I guess the food's probably not that bad at prison, but I don't know. I can see the argument either way.
I got tendies in prison. There.
Fuck, all right, fine. 6 months.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good 6 months. It'd be a good, positive learning experience.
Yeah, maybe I'd take the 6 months, but I'd just be worried. Like, I'd be dead. Like, somebody would fucking stab me.
I feel like you're not going to like a high security prison. You're probably going to like a low level, like county prison or something. But
like a prison in my house where I still have beers. Then I'd do that.
My mini fridge is
like
just stuff.
I don't know. I mean, you always just like Google it. I feel like you have access to the internet in prison, so you can probably just Google how to do a Rubik's Cube too. Like YouTube's got to give the answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good fucking question.
That's a fair
Give it 6 months. But
yeah, 6 months. But
listen, if you made it to our Rubik's Cube debate, you're a beauty, and that's a simple answer. So if you could hit the subscribe button, it goes a long way. Leave a review on Spotify, leave a review on Apple. 5 stars would be amazing. And stay tuned for more content. Anything left, boys, before we shut it down?
Mhm.
Think we're good.
Cheers.